You must be thinking, what the hell am I up to this time?
What the?
So let's start from the top. After the whole fiasco of putting the keyboard together, I realized the acrylic case that came with it had a few issues. One was that the keyboard was too tall of the case on, which forced me to extend my wrists too much and gave me some discomfort. And second was the keyboard slid too much when I tried using it without the acrylic housing. So I thought to myself, why not build a case myself? So let's have the base plate first, which is the black piece of acrylic that I have left here that holds the board and the keys. So this is the base plate, and then this thing on top will be the keys. So this is the shape that I'm going to have to build my case around. Black acrylic plate, and then this would be my yellowish keys. So these are my keys. Yeah. Okay, so these are my keys. And then I'll represent wood using, okay, this will be the color of wood. Really, this is the design I want to make. I actually realized I really enjoy having a much longer wrist pad, as you can see here. Not only can the bottom of my hand rest, but so can the rest of my wrist. With this design, I just need one piece of wood here, one piece of wood here, and two pieces here, and then I will have to bevel this after I buy the piece of wood. Just a quick correction, I didn't end up having to make those wrist pads because the ones I ordered from Taobao couldn't be refunded, but at least they came with this nice dark walnut color. And now I just have to quickly sketch out the length of wood that I want, 18 centimeters. And I'm also going to be trying to shave off this excess bit of acrylic sticking out. Rather than placing the wood further out, which I think just wouldn't look nice, I would try to shave off this black bit so that I can stick the wood really close up. If I do some quick maths, 18 plus 18, which is 36, and then it would be 14, 3, and 3. So I'm at the road now, trying to keep an eye out for different types of stores that might make it easier for me to select the type of wood. Let's check out these roads. Okay, so this street is specifically for wood. You can tell just by walking past a few stores already, they're all selling the same type of things. A quick search online showed me that there were 3 major types of wood, and I thought it would be cool this time to try some nicer softwood, which was supposed to be of a higher quality than the engineered type I got last time.
Hello， 想睇下你哋有咩軟木？好啊，軟木冇貨㗎。哦。Hello， 師傅，唔好意思，想問有冇軟木啊？呢度軟木，係啊，冇軟木哦，冇呢樣嘢哦。Not as helpful as they were last time. Maybe I should just settle for a cheaper looking type of wood. Oh. This space looks kind of promising. 好啊，我想要呢隻我要36乘20 cm 嘅一塊。cm 添啊？有冇啲咁嘅嘢？實木梗係冇啦。好啊，聽你講。幾多？哦，320啊？哦，唔好意思，咁我可唔可以取消？唔好意思，可唔可以叫我同事？如果其他木咧有冇100以下？冇100以下。呢隻如果幾錢啊？咁50。哦，咁我要呢個。得唔得啊？爭好遠喎！你哋而家係啊，但係我冇諗過原來呢啲靚啲咁貴咁多。係啊，唔好意思。哦，好啊。係 ，OK。你等緊啫啊？唔係。哦，咁成條啊？係啊，成條啊。哦 ，OK。
So yeah, that's how I got the long stick.
So the first goal I have for the build is to try to shave off the acrylic edge. So I'll probably have to do this by hand, but this will come in handy later when I'm messing the wood. So this calls for some hand tools, which is a hand cutter in this case, such as this. Should be able to quite easily slice through this this board. And finally, the blade. Kind of tiring. I'm pretty sure this is not the right way to treat your electronics. Woo! Whoa. Definitely not a very good job. You can see a straight line, but this is not fun at all. Yeah, so I've decided that cutting it is probably not the way to go. I'm just going to use something called a Dremel, which can be thought of as a shaver, slightly more dangerous.
There are so many options to choose from. I know. This is probably going to be a bit of an overkill in terms of skin protection, but I don't really know what I'm dealing with here. So I think I'd rather be safe than sorry. And there are a lot of gadgets that come with this Dremel, but I'll probably just go with this full shaver and see what it does. Making sure that I'm covered from top to bottom, since Daddy's not here to take care of me. Well, it's time to YOLO it. You know, it's not the cleanest job, but it definitely looks a lot neater than it was before. Now let me try that with a new edge and see if I can be a bit more aggressive. Oh, Not too shabby. So I've seemed to be able to find another tool. This might be the answer for me to actually just cut it straight off. Damn! Look at this cut. Took me a minute. Oh no! I scraped some of the copper out of, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of copper that's exposed now. Holy crap. I thought this was going to take me another half an hour, but I ended up finishing the other side of the keyboard in, I'm pretty sure, less than 10 minutes. Oh shit! I just shaved off a tiny bit of my number 4 key just because I was careless in the last moment. But damn, very clean edges, very pleased. Now is the time, I think, start trying to chop this board in half. What the? The base plate is going to be 11.5 centimeters wide. Let's see how wide this thing is. 11.5. Please tell me it's perfect. No! It is 9.5. Let's now check the width of this board. 17 cm. This is 9.5. 9.5 times 2 is 19. So that means I'll also have some extra left. So let me just mark 18 cm. How do I want to align this piece? Aha! I'll just hang it off here. Perfect! Time to suit up again. Stick it in there. So let's test. Okay. Whoa, that was scary. So I completely neglected the need to put a second screw in to hold it in. Yeah, not a very clean cut for sure. Yeah. Stop nagging me, Mom. Holy crap, this is much worse. Just look at how not straight this is. Look at that. Look at that. Neither. It's close to being straight.
Don't have this on and look at it.
From that point onwards, I still had to cut thinner pieces to make the base wider, form the side walls, glue them together, and give it a paint job to match the wrist pads from Taobao. And finally, use a burr to carve out depressions for the feet. It was exhausting. Who am I even kidding? The craftsmanship is actually really poor. If we take a look, there are gaps between these wooden pieces, the ridges aren't straight, there are bumps, you can see the glue seeping through in some bits, and even one of the rubber feet don't sit perfectly inside. This is actually a very mediocre piece of work, but it's a pretty good project to start with, and they actually learned quite a lot about how to handle tools, even though I still have to practice with them quite a lot.